Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to the video. And today I'm gonna showcase not a new model, a slightly older one. It is the 1/18 scale McLaren Honda Andretti Autosport Dallara Indycar. It is produced by Greenlight, and this is of course the car in which Fernando Alonso made his IndyCar debut at the Indy 500, trying to go for the Triple Crown. The whole weekend was a huge success for everyone involved. Fernando qualified 5th, he even led approximately like 27 laps and made a great impression on everyone there. There was lots of international media attention, a double Formula 1 world champion choosing to skip the Monaco Grand Prix and make his debut in IndyCar at the Indy 500, one of the most difficult tracks, was just something really special. And I was there at this very race as a guest of Ganassi Racing, and it was a superb event. The race was really exciting, and you could really feel also the attention gravitating towards Fernando's participation, and it was a huge deal. For this race, Fernando changed his helmet design, and I have a half-scale model of it right here in my hands. So one of design for this specific race, he used it in the US Grand Prix later that year as well. But a great looking helmet, and the row of bricks at the front referring to the Brickyard, the other name for the Indianapolis racetrack. The number 29 he used for that very race, and as you may or may not notice, I have upgraded this helmet as well substantially with some extra decals and some upgraded parts, like again the hands rings, even that little button there. Then all the aero parts on top and on the chin, and then the visor holding down screw, the pivot screw as well with the Bell branding on it, the tear-offs and tear-off tension posts, and then the lip spoiler as I mentioned. Then even on the inside I've added some fabric Bell logos to the padding to make it look super realistic. Fantastic little helmet. And of course is a nice combination with the model car. But we're here to look at the car now, and let's do that now. So as I mentioned, it's produced by Greenlight, which is a good thing because they're the only ones who are doing this car in scale 1/18. But the lack of detail was just shocking. It was just basically a toy car, so I had to upgrade it with lots of decals and different parts and everything. For instance, the inner tire walls were not branded, so I had to add those decals. I've added some extra decals and tire markings to the wheels and tires to make it look much more realistic. I had to scrub the tires as well really hard to make them look like they're worn out, but also because the standard tires were very plasticky and even had a horrible seam in the middle. And then if we look at the front on the nose, I had to add the Ruoff decal sponsorship as well. I've added some raised dirt, as you may have noticed. Even this decal was missing as well, the Nicky Hayden tribute sticker in between the front suspension. I even added a little antenna to the nose, because that was missing as well. Then the Johnny Walker logos and Chandon logos were missing, but that may be to contractual reasons because lots of scale models don't have alcohol advertisement. The Spanish flag next to Fernando's name was wrong, so I had to replace that as well and added the qualification day sticker. Then the refueling intake had to be modified. I added a little antenna and replaced the LED screen with a number on it and a little electrical sign, warning sign. And then the top camera had to be textured as well, and a Honda logo was missing on the top of the airbox, so I've added that as well, of course. Furthermore, the cockpit was really plain and really bad actually. I had to add a seat with seat belts, photo etched cloth seat belts. Had to add a different steering wheel because it was the wrong shape, and had to texture it with the McLaren logos and the Honda logos on the side. Then the whole cockpit insides had to be textured with carbon fiber, so I layered carbon fiber decals. And then the insides of the headrests were just the papaya orange of the car, and they had to be black, so I had to blacken them out and color them. And then this number 29 and the other logo on the bottom had to be added on the top of the headrests. And then some McLaren logos were missing on the mirrors, so I had to add those as well, of course. Furthermore, towards the back, on the rear end plates of the rear wing, there was this Get Well Seb sticker missing to Sébastien Bourdais. Send a message to Sébastien Bourdais. This winglet was black, the side of the winglet was black, so I had to color it orange. The insides of the side pod and the rear wheel pods were the same orange as the car, and I had to blacken them out to make it look better. And then this Check It for Andretti Cancer Fund logo was missing as well on the inside of the end plates. Then the X-Track logo was missing on the gearbox, and I had to blacken out the lower rear wing beam and add the McLaren logos to that. Furthermore, there was a Indycar and McLaren logo missing just in front of the exhaust, and then the McLaren logos were missing as well on the insides of the side pods. So yeah, a lot had to be modified to make this model look decent. It was pretty plain at the beginning, but considering the price point, yeah, well, it was fair enough. But now with all the details, it really looks like a model car instead of a toy car. And for me, it's a great model car because it's a kind of a memory of being there at the actual race. And yeah, I really am very happy with this car now. Especially with the half-scale helmet, yet again, it's a great combination, and yeah, for me, it brings out the great memories of the 2017 Indy 500. So finally, also I wanted to thank Indycals.com. This is where the missing decals come from. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible to do this conversion. And I'll put a link here down below. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.